We've been recording this whole time.
Yeah, I just pressed record because why not?
You never know what we might catch.
Yeah. But
sometimes it's comedy gold.
Sometimes it's really not.
Most of the time.
Yeah, it's just us sitting here
being idiots.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, I'm usually an idiot.
No, you're never an idiot.
Sometimes.
No,
a
stop.
Dope.
No, you're great. You're very cool.
I'm okay with laughing at myself, so. Coke Zero. Coke Zero is good. Yum. What? Stop. Don't be so weird, hon.
Sorry. I'm just so weird. Alright, let's
Prog
get into
Song
it.
Sunday.
Prog Song Sunday. That's the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Flows
off the tongue. We're trying.
We workshopped that for like a couple weeks,
yeah.
and I still think it's the best. It most accurately
portraying what we're doing.
So,
Okay.
Prog Song Sunday.
Okay.
And you just say it enough times, it goes fast. Prog Song Sunday.
Yeah.
Prog Song Sunday.
Hello everybody and welcome to our latest episode of Prog Song Sunday. This is the show where we listen to a prog song together. I'm kind of the established prog fan who knows most, if not all, these songs. And Jana's the first time listener.
Yeah.
So
this is kind of a rebranding of our previous show of Jana Reacts.
Yeah, we called it Jana Reacts.
And new prog, because we used to call it Jana Reacts and also non-prog wife.
Right.
Like listens to prog or whatever it was, you know.
Non-prog wife reacts.
Which I'm not a non-prog wife anymore, so
yeah,
now
so
it's Prog Song Sunday.
Yeah, we thought we'd rebrand it just to be a bit more accurate, but it's still the same process.
Same thing, same shuffle.
And so, but I just thought it'd be cool because I'm trying to emphasize that we're listening to music all together. We don't really do big reactions.
We're
like
not huge reactors.
Certain other, channels. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but we kind of do a dedicated, listen to a song all the way through and then give our thoughts afterwards. Yeah. So we want you guys to kind of join us and listen to the song together and then kind of have a discussion about how we feel about it later. And if you don't want to listen to the song, you can always skip ahead to our discussion. But I think it's fun to listen to the song and have the context of the song when we start talking about it. So,
all right.
So
let's do it.
Let's do a shuffle.
Shuffle.
We shuffle through the songs
Shuffle that song.
and see what comes up. Oh. Sorry. Yay. Okay. We got Neal Morse Band, which is like my favorite.
That's like your favorite.
Yeah.
So, you're so excited.
Sorry. I don't know why. I'm crazy. The song is Waterfall, which is actually a very kind of acoustic, laid back kind of song. So it's not very proggy really, but I think it's a really beautiful song that is worth showcasing. And I think
Neal Morse Band.
I'm guessing someone requested it.
I've seen them several times live.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. You've seen them live?
Yay. The Grand
Experiment. Yeah, this is from the Grand Experiment album. So,
okay.
Have
I heard this song?
You
probably in concert.
Probably in concert, but you probably don't remember it now.
No. As we've stated before, I once fell asleep in a concert.
Oh no! Don't admit that. I'm just kidding.
But admittedly, I was having a sleeping issue at the time, a medical issue.
Okay.
And so I don't feel bad, but I feel bad. So
Okay.
I couldn't help it. But
all right, so
all right. I'll cut that out probably. No one needs to know about my medical issues. All right,
so
here we
ready
go.
for this song?
Yeah.
All
How
right.
long is it?
It's 6.5 minutes.
Okay, that's all right. I just want to prepare myself. It's not like I'm not going to listen if it's too long.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's try it.
You're so excited. It's
I don't. Stop.
You're a Neal Morse fanboy. It's okay, hon.
Ready?
Yep.
Set. Go.
set all your dreams to go. Wake up wondering where you are in time. I find no better place to go. Somewhere wandering there I see the one. And I run, I run, I run. Here by the waterfall, sweep my troubles all downstream. There at the riverside, every tear I've cried washed clean. Please take my sorrow far from me. Rust never makes a sound. It creeps until your heart is black and blind. My mind never knows how to rest. If I could have some peace under the sun, I'd run, I'd run, I'd run. Here by the waterfall, sweep my troubles all downstream. There at the riverside, every tear I've cried washed clean. And I'll forever love
That was amazing. I remember hearing that in a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've played that in their recent one we've been to.
And it was, is that the one that they did where they all came to the front?
Yeah, they all came to the front, did like more acoustic style instruments and all sang together.
The harmonies on that are just absolutely beautiful. Yeah. And I got choked up.
Oh, hon.
I got choked up in it because just the message of it was just very like, you get to this waterfall with all your troubles and you just let them go. You let it wash you clean, and it's a metaphorical waterfall. It could be that waterfall could be anything in your life. It could be a physical thing, like maybe you move somewhere new to get out of a bad situation. Maybe it's religion. Maybe it's a forgiveness or something. And it was just it has a very deep meaning. Like, you go through this waterfall and just allow yourself to be washed clean and be a better person after. And it was just very like you come with still like a little emotional over it.
Sure.
You come with like all your troubles, and then you just are able to just let them go just by having this experience. And so
sure. Yeah. And obviously
it hit me right here.
Yeah. Neal Morse is known for, his religious lyrics. He left his former group because of, he converted into a new church and kind of decided to go in his own solo direction and kind of embrace more of his spirituality and putting that into his music. With Neal Morse Band, I feel like they do a good job of like keeping it a bit more ambiguous. And like you were saying, you can kind of interpret it anything. Your own way.
Whatever your waterfall is, it's like the thing that you need to move on. That
exactly.
thing that you have to go through to move on.
Yeah, and so I think that's really great.
Great analogy.
It's a great analogy that's more universal and that people can take to mean what it needs to for them, because I think everyone can relate to those feelings of like having troubles and things that weigh you down, having things that bother you and that, bring a lot of trouble in your life, but, you wish you can kind of let those things go so you can move on. And I think this is kind of a description of that, a great analogy of how you can move on and, put your troubles aside. That's something I think we all kind of wish for, is that we can be washed clean, that we can, come forward and have our troubles kind of put aside and like you said, I like the analogy, the thought of like it being forgiveness, going to someone for asking for them to forgive you for some trouble that may be weighing on you, that you had some kind of disagreement or something.
Or giving forgiveness.
Or giving forgiveness. Yeah. It can kind of like relieve you of the pain and of the trouble that you've been going through in your mind, your own kind of internal turmoil and anguish. Yeah. And it's just such a freeing kind of feeling if you're willing to let go.
I feel like the music just matched up with the sentiment, with the words just so beautifully. Yeah. And then the harmonies just like...
I feel like it kind of
it up a notch and
evokes so like good. A waterfall, the like acoustic guitar playing and how it kind of, has this kind of fluid motion
how it
and
holds
feels
that like those notes like...
That's a great...
Like like going over a waterfall.
Exactly.
Metaphorical waterfall, but a waterfall.
Yeah. And that's what's awesome, is when the music can match the lyrics and evoke...
I love this.
Yeah, this is a special song.
Sorry,
I love it. And it's like not super proggy, obviously. It's one of their more kind of acoustic, kind of ballad type songs. Has those kind of harmonies of like a classic... 70s singer-songwriter, like Crosby, Stills, and Nash kind of thing. They do this a lot. Their new album, which is Neal Morse with a couple different guys, Troika album, that does a lot of songs in this vein that are more kind of singer-songwriter, great luscious harmonies and just really a cool kind of laid-back feel with some emotional lyrics on that as well. Yeah. But I think this is a really great song, and Neal Morse writes these really well. There's a bunch throughout his catalog that have this kind of feel.
I think when we heard this at the concert, I remember the song and remember it being so beautiful, but I have trouble deciphering lyrics, which is why we put the lyrics on the screen when we do these videos.
Sure.
And so I'm following along with the video, following along with the lyrics, and it just sounds so much more like, because I can see see the words that they're saying, and it's clearer to me. Like, all of a sudden I can I can hear those words that they're saying.
Yeah.
Instead of actually just reading them. So the music was one element of it, but now having the lyrics in front of me, it's just made it that much more of a greater experience.
Yeah,
so.
It adds a deeper meaning.
Now that I understand what they're saying,
brings that emotion.
So,
now you internalize what the meaning is behind it, and it just all kind of clicks and makes sense.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
All right.
All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the song as well as you were listening. And if you haven't heard much by Neal Morse, I mean, if you follow my channel, you probably know about Neal Morse because I'm a little obsessed with him. But yeah, check out more of his music. It's all fantastic and wonderful, and some more proggy than this, but then also a lot of more ballad and laid back styles also that he's really excellent at. So just put that little plug in for one of my favorite artists. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and please subscribe if you like our content here. We do this every week. We listen to a new or older prog song, depending, and just,
depending what the shuffle brings.
Yeah, and we just discuss it and talk about it, and I think it's a fun time. And I'd really encourage you guys to comment on it and talk about maybe your thoughts on this piece, what you thought, if this was your first listen or if you've heard this before several times, how you feel about it. So just thank you guys so much for all your support, and we'll hopefully catch you in another video. So enjoy the music, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.